and a dry and weary land where there is no water. I have beheld your power and glory. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live. In your name, as Steve bid us this morning, I will lift up my hands. Brothers and sisters, when you're here and you've left your sheets and your part-time job and your mother-in-law or whatever else behind, the Netflix, the Amazon Prime, whatever else you could be doing, brothers and sisters, when you get here, be here. Involve yourself. Think about the verbs and the adverbs there on the screen behind me, and more importantly in Psalm 63. Come and engage in worship. You say, well, I don't know the lyrics to this one, or I'm not sure about the beat on that one. It's okay. We really can't hear you sing anyways. This room, no disrespect, no criticism, of course, it's designed to dampen the sound a little bit, because it's as a cafeteria, they don't want all the teachers to go totally crazy with the noise of the kids eating in here. You know what? Just come and make your offering of worship. Be here. Earnestly, thirsty, praise, glorify, all these verbs. David is engaging in worship. He's not waiting to be engaged in worship. And then the last little bit of advice from Psalm 63. Get here, be here, and brothers and sisters, stay here. You say, well, Jake, I'm just not into it. It's just not me today. Then, brothers and sisters, don't leave before you meet the Lord. If we were a more Pentecostal crew in the Alliance and you here, I might say, soak here. But I'll just use the little simpler, stay here. Get here every Sunday, be here, engage in worship, and then, brothers and sisters, stay here until you have had that first and second person encounter with the Lord. Oh Lord, I earnestly seek you. My soul thirsts and longs for you. Stay here each Sunday until you have that moment or those moments, that minute or that hour where you meet the Lord. I know they'll tear up the chairs in just a few seconds here as soon as I'm done. I know the music will start playing, but you know what? Steve, Debbie, Dave, the people here, they'll be delighted to see you staying here, continuing to press in to meet with the Lord. Because brothers and sisters, when you're powerless, and there'll be moments this week when you're powerless. Psalm 63, David, Jesus, David, Pastor Steve, the elders here, they want you to find the power you need in worshiping your Lord. Worship team, why don't you come on up? And as they do, we're going to sing one final song together. I just have a quote here from Matt Chandler I want to leave us with. If someone doesn't have much use for praising him now, Matt says, it's foolish to think they're ready for heaven. That's one of the great powers of worship I haven't talked about. Worship is what we'll be doing in heaven for eternity on eternity. And so, brothers and sisters, this is a rehearsal here for how we're going to be spending everlasting time together. So let's stand together and practice what we're going to do together in the Lord's presence forever.